did that. When I was 15 years old, I wrote a poem called or titled, "He Who Is Not There Still Teaches." And at that moment, I wrote that poem just being a kid that was a teenager as a part of a family that was divorced. You were living in Killeen, we were in El Paso. I just had a whole flourish. I wish I could find the full poem, but I just remember that line, he who is not there still teaches. And that's been ever so prevalent. And that was 15. 10 years later, at 25, you were taken from this earth in our lives. And it's just crazy, like another 10 years. I'm now 35. But the lesson is ever present. Even though you're not here, you're still teaching lessons on how to be organic to yourself, how to be a family man, how to stand up against anything or anybody, be a support system. It's been 10 years since you've been gone. They mark it January 2nd, 2014. I think the day all of our lives changed. Being your first son, the bearer of your name, it's a crazy journey. You never know. You think you have so much time, but you don't. And I know I should have invited you. I should have invited you to the Kanye and Jay-Z concert to watch The Throne, or I should have came down for New Year's. But those are things in life that I just live with. But I just want to let you know I did this to show you that your boys, me and Jay, we still out here. We living. We're doing well for ourselves. And just kind of give you an update of all the things that's happened over the past decade, 10 years. It's crazy to even think about. I can still hear you saying like, holy cow, I love you, sons. I miss that. I miss you. I've done a lot of growing, a lot of getting into my own shoes, feeling out who I am as a person. I haven't been always the best over this past decade, but with life we live and learn. And you always taught me and my brother, our stepsisters, to keep moving forward, treat people with respect. Yeah, you might fall down. You never know where you might be, but to always remember that you a Jolliffe. Man, I'm just like, I never thought I would just be like this, venting to you. I hold a lot back. Some of it doesn't feel real. It doesn't. But I look at my kids, and JC's the one that remembers you, but I just want to update you and let you know you have more grandkids. Life has been moving. I just wanted to give you an update on life. It's been 10 years. Oh, man, it's like so much to talk about in such a little span. Your mother, your father went off to heaven the same year, 2019. I've got to hang out and talk to them a little more over the years and just get to know a little more about them, you, your life upbringings. It's kind of surreal when you're on the outside looking in and you're hearing the stories of how you impacted people and what you left behind as your legacy, your smile, your laugh, your jokes, your clowning, and get to see you were the son, the father, a brother, somebody just trying to connect. When I went to you when I went to your father's funeral, Jay, as they call him, I got to learn a lot, just see what made you who you were today. I know he wasn't present in your life as much, but those things add up and they build forward. And I got to see and just build a better relationship with my Aunt Jay, Aunt Harless, but really understanding who you are, why you are the way you are. Got to see so many different things. Learn that your father is actually a junior himself. Even though you're Roberto Virgilio Jolliffe Jr., he was Robert Medard Jolliffe Jr. And learn that his father came from St. Lucia to Panama and things of that nature. There's just a lot of different things that factored into the life or factored into changes today. Your mother was just a woman of the community. I got to see how many people got to call her mom or grandma in Detroit. And that just had a major impact on me. I didn't really have a great relationship or close relationship with her, but respected her because she was the person that gave you life, which led to mine. That is why I just want to update you. You have 4 beautiful, loving grandkids. JC, she remembers you. She's 13. You have a daughter, another granddaughter. Her name is Callie Brooklyn Jolliffe. She was inception at the time of your passing, so you never got to know her or meet her. She's 9 years old now. And you have a grandson. His name is Bo Roberto Virgilio Jolliffe. And that is because I went to your father's funeral and realized it can't be 2 juniors. So I'm not the 3rd, I'm kind of the 4th, but there's sometimes a good change just to switch things up. But you do have a legacy, you do have lineage. And Jay, your son, your other son, he just recently had his kid this past year as well. His name is Jayton Javier Jolliffe. We're carrying that legacy for you. Your stepdaughters, Nakisha, Ayana, Riri, they're doing great as well. They're navigating life, and you have multiple step grandbabies out here, and we all a family, and we just growing. Dan and Stacy, Amanda's doing great. Alex got 2 out here. Everybody's just growing and glowing. Man, every time I play bass in my car, that just reminds me of you to this day. I don't got any more speakers in my system. I'm stocked now, but it's always an urge of mine. It's always, people don't know why I wear gold. It's because of you. There's so many different things that parlay into my affinity, my experiences, and what I passed down. It's part of your legacy and what you left behind. Not to say like gold, like I still wear your chains every day. Got your ring, always. Gold is just who I am, and it just reminds me of you, and shows me that tie when I still, your voice is faint and those things happen. Man, thanks for always encouraging or believing me. At that same time when I was writing those poems, I was writing raps on the table. I've just been able to grow. Last time you talked to me, I was working on bass. It's crazy how life works out. I was writing these rap songs and doing shows and performances and trying to figure out my way while going to college, doing sneaker reviews, and that's probably where you remember me last. But I've grown. I started going down the path. I got into IT, like I told you I was going to school for. I got it, and I got my degrees and used them. And I got into IT. I started building myself, learning about who I am. And I got to connect with Aunt Jay, Aunt Harless, a little more. I moved to LA in 2019. just trying to find myself and understand who I am as a man. I may not have made all the best choices in my life, but I know I have to keep moving forward, because Andre always told me, what was the worst situation in your life? And that was when you passed away. And what happened the next day after that? I had to keep living. I have to keep moving. You have to keep going. I have kids that look up to me. I have a wife that looks up to me. I have a family that looks up to me. But I went out to LA for 6 months in 2019 and just learned about myself, took myself outside of a comfort zone, and that forever changed me. Met some people, created some great relationships, and just understood more about what I can do. I came back to Texas and just went on a path of just creating merch, creating content, podcasts, creating an app, traveling the world, getting to do the places and things that you talked about doing after you retired. I live with you on me with that shoot. I wanted to get a Durango after you passed away, because you had a Durango. Oh yeah. I got a Bronco now. I remember you riding us around in the Bronco. I finally got a Bronco too. I can't stop. I had to do that. Now Bo talks about the Bronco, and I just remember sitting in your lap riding the Bronco with the 2 home theater speakers going off crazy. I wanted to do all these things. You are who I always looked up to. Your son's voice is heard all over the world now in different pockets from different commercials and brands. You can't hear it. Maybe you can. But all I can hope is that you're smiling down and you're proud of like what I'm doing. I may messed up. I'm not the perfect person. Shoot, you know that. But I'm working at getting better every day for me, myself, my family, and this Jolliffe legacy. I'm leaving an impact one way or another. Yeah, Jay's out here. He got out of West Point. He's doing his thing. He's created his own family, Lauren. And man, you would be so proud to see us now. The whole family's out here in Texas, and we're just growing and blossoming. And we love you. We miss you. Yeah. It's 10 years, man. And there's more life to go, more life to live, but just know we're always thinking about you. Roberto Virgilio Jolliffe Jr. From Panama, Cologne, to Detroit, to Killeen, Texas. You left an impact on this world. Your soldiers, your friends in the military still hit me up to this day. Check on me. Kimmy just wrote me the other day asking about fishing poles. Time flies. I learned to deal with myself and emotions more and more. I might not talk about you, but you're in my mind daily. I get to stare at your portraits every day before I leave the house, and just know that what I'm doing for and my impact is for you. I looked at you. You was the person I looked up to my whole life. And we got more life to live, man. So, again, 10 years, a decade. Love you, man. Always and forever. Whew. I miss you. I hear you. Just know I'm working. I'm doing what I can. My mom, she's getting better. She's working. She's living still with Winford. And I love to see it. You'd be happy for all of us. The family's growing. We're here. Ooh.
I'm going
Say hey.
Tell him.
Say, what's your name? Tell him your name. Tell him your name. Look at the camera, man. Bo. You get no toys? Uh-oh. Here, look. Let me open this.
No.
All right. Say, I'm Bo Jolliffe. Bo Roberto Virgilio Jolliffe.
What's your name?
Mm.
You're being brat.
Say cheese, literally.
Wait, you gonna help you?
Well, this is Bo Roberto Virgilio Jolliffe. This is him. All terror. Yeah. Hey, you gotta talk. What's your name? Say hi, Grandpa.
Hi, Grandpa.
Say, what's your name and your age?
I'm Callie and I'm 9.
Ooh.
I'm going
You have anything to say? You want to say to your grandfather? No? Okay. Go get your food, man.
Hi. My name's Stacy Jolliffe.
Old as fuck.
34 years old. Not older than you. We miss you and we love you. Wish you could be here to see your grandkids grow and see your son flourish into this amazing husband and father he's done. You'd be so proud of him. And we're extremely proud of him. Love you.
Mommy. What do I say?
Say, what's your name? How do you
It's for your grandfather.
I'm JC Jolliffe.
look in the camera?
12 years old, turning 13 in 12 days. 12 days. No.
You have anything to say? You miss him? No?
I love him.
Oh, man. When you think when you're a little boy, you think your pops is gonna be there your whole life. You think everything's perfect. You think like life is gonna work out, or this wouldn't happen to you. Like, no, my parents gonna be here forever. This person's gonna be here forever. And then when it doesn't happen the way you thought it was gonna happen, it changes your perspective of your whole life. I'm fortunate for the opportunities you gave while you were here. You let me have your GI Bill. You let me do these things, and like, which helped pour into my soul, pour into what was coming of my future. You never know how you'll appreciate somebody when you're gone. Like, I didn't know how deep your ties was as a connector, as a person that truly cares about people and family and friends and the relationships you build. You see that now that you're gone, the disbursement of certain people or groups, the energy that you brought to rooms, the funny style, the wild shit you always used to say all the time. So it is missed, but we are doing good, man. Just want to let you know that we love you, we miss you, and we're gonna keep moving. Jolliffe family in this thing. Let's get it.